Welcome to the Live Long Naturally show, where we explore the secrets to living your healthiest, longest life. From nutrition and fitness to supplements and mindset, we'll help you thrive naturally. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Live Long Naturally show. I'm Pavel Rain, your host, and today we're diving into a topic that's been getting a lot of attention lately, reducing inflammation naturally. Joining me is Jessica Lee, an expert in natural health and wellness. Jessica, thanks for joining us today.
Hi, Pavel. Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here to discuss this incredibly important topic. Inflammation really is at the root of so many health issues, and yet there are such simple ways we can tackle it naturally.
Absolutely. In our previous episode, we talked about natural ways to reduce blood pressure through nutrition. Today, we're expanding on that natural approach by focusing on inflammation, which really impacts every aspect of health, doesn't it?
It does. Inflammation is a natural process in the body, designed to protect us from infection and injury. But when it gets out of control, that's when problems start. Chronic inflammation can lead to conditions like arthritis, heart disease, diabetes, and even affect brain function and longevity.
It's interesting you mentioned brain function. We often think of inflammation as just muscle or joint pain, but it really is connected to almost every system in the body.
Right. And that's why it's so crucial to understand how our lifestyle and dietary choices affect inflammation. For instance, many people might not realize that a diet high in processed foods can significantly increase inflammatory markers in the body.
That makes sense. Real quick, can you give us some examples of anti-inflammatory foods that our listeners can incorporate into their diets?
Absolutely. Some of the best foods for fighting inflammation include berries, leafy greens, fatty fish like salmon, and nuts. These contain compounds and nutrients like antioxidants, omega-3 fatty acids, and polyphenols that help reduce inflammation.
Berries and nuts are two of my favorites, easy to snack on and delicious. Is there a specific fruit or nut you'd recommend as particularly effective?
Blueberries are fantastic due to their high levels of antioxidants, and walnuts are great because they're packed with omega-3s. A handful of these in your breakfast or as a snack can make a big difference over time.
That's great advice. And what about lifestyle practices? We've talked a bit about food, but are there other natural ways to combat inflammation?
Absolutely. Exercise is crucial, not just any exercise, but moderate activities like walking, swimming, or cycling that get your heart rate up without overstressing the body. Managing stress is also key. Practices like yoga, meditation, and even simple breath work can lower stress hormones and reduce inflammation.
I can certainly attest to the power of a good walk. It clears the mind and helps me refocus. I bet our listeners would love a practical example of integrating these tips into their daily routine. How might a typical day look if someone wanted to incorporate these anti-inflammatory practices?
Great question. Let's imagine a day starting with a morning routine that includes some light stretching or yoga, followed by a nutritious breakfast with oatmeal topped with blueberries and walnuts. Midday, you might go for a 30-minute brisk walk. This helps to break up the day if you've been sitting for work. Lunch could be a leafy green salad with grilled salmon and a vinaigrette full of healthy fats. Dinner may feature a serving of quinoa with plenty of colorful vegetables and a drizzle of olive oil. Add in some evening relaxation, maybe reading or meditation, to wind down the day.
That sounds both delicious and feasible. Managing stress and incorporating exercise seem to be recurring themes when we talk about natural health. They have a cascading effect on overall well-being.
Exactly. Stress management and regular physical activity have such profound effects on our bodies. And let's not forget about the role of sleep. Poor sleep can drive up inflammation, whereas consistent, quality sleep helps in reducing it.
Sleep is another key area. I've often read how quality sleep is often underrated in health practices. What are some practical tips you would give to improve sleep and thus reduce inflammation?
Maintaining a consistent sleep schedule is fundamental. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Additionally, creating a relaxing bedtime routine and environment like dimming the lights, avoiding screens before bed, and perhaps having a cup of chamomile tea can signal to your body that it's time to wind down. Keep your bedroom cool and dark to enhance your sleep quality.
That's fantastic advice. Simple yet powerful changes can lead to big improvements over time. I think what's really valuable for our listeners is knowing that they have control and options when it comes to reducing inflammation naturally.
Definitely. Empowering listeners to take control of their health is what it's all about. There are so many tools at our disposal, and often it's the small, consistent changes that add up over time and make the biggest impact.
That's a wonderful point to conclude on. Jessica, thank you so much for sharing your insights and practical advice today. Our listeners, I'm sure, have gained such valuable information they can start applying right away.
It's been a pleasure, Pavel. I always love spreading the word on living healthier more naturally.
And thank you to all of you tuning in. If you found our discussion helpful, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future episodes filled with more natural health strategies and insights. Until next time, stay healthy, naturally.
Thanks for tuning in to the Live Long Naturally show. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who wants to live a healthier, longer life. Until next time, stay well and live long naturally.